Let's create a connection and enjoy the ride. Come join us here at Open Minds.
Hello. Today we are going to look at a verb which we can consider multifunctional. We're going to look at the verb to get, and it's a verb that confuses many people who are studying English because it has so many different meanings. Today we are going to have a look at the 5 ways in which we can use this verb to get, and I will try to break down the different uses to help you understand it better. First, let's have a look at how the verb can be declined into the various tenses. So let's look at its base forms. In the infinitive form, it is to get, and then in the simple present, I get. Simple past is I got, and the past participle is got or gotten. So, to get, I get, I got or gotten. Now, let's look at the first use. Get plus object. And let me start by asking you, what's the difference between to get and to take? Especially for the Italian speakers, there's often lots of confusion in deciding which to use. In English, we tend to use to get more than to take. In fact, to get really means to obtain something, to procure something. I want you to think about using take as if you were holding something in your hand and you're saying to somebody, please take this away from me. Take this from here somewhere. Take. Take these glasses away from me. Take. But if I want to obtain something, I'm most likely going to say get. For example, let's go and get a coffee. Can you please go to the bedroom to get me a book? In Italian, a funny way of thinking about get and take is, let's mix the two languages. Let's think of get as an acronym for go, take. So to get means go and take. Go somewhere to obtain something. Let's give you another example. Could you get me a pen, please? So I'm asking somebody to move, to go and get for me. I'm out of milk. I need to go to the supermarket and get some fresh milk. So, to recap, the first use, the first scenario for the use of get is get plus object. You want to procure or obtain something. Let's get a coffee. So when do we use take? Let me tell you. We always use take if we're talking about a medicine. I've got a headache. I'm going to take some aspirin. I've got a throat infection. I need to take some antibiotics. But if the antibiotics are in the bathroom and I need to ask somebody to help me, I can say, please can you go to the bathroom and get my medicine? I need to take a pill. Okay, so go and get it. I need to take the medicine. All right, let's look at scene number 2, get plus verb. In this case, get has the meaning of having the opportunity to, getting a chance, having an opportunity, having a chance to do something that perhaps you weren't expecting to be possible. I got to see my sister last week. She was in Milan for a meeting and I got to see her. So it's not only the fact that I saw her, it's something quite different from usual. So I had the opportunity. It's something really wonderful for me. I'll give you another example with a conditional. If we get up early tomorrow, we'll get to see the whales. Perhaps we're on a holiday and there's some things we want to do, but we need to wake up early. So you might tell your children, if you wake up early tomorrow morning, you'll get to see the whales in the water. I'll give you another example. When you were young, did you get to see the Beatles performing before they were famous? Did you have this fantastic opportunity? So, again, this is scene number 2, scenario number 2, where we're using get plus verb. And we are expressing having the opportunity to do something. All right, now let's look at the third use of get. Get plus adjective. And it's becoming very interesting now. And I said it's becoming interesting because, in fact, I could also have said it is getting interesting. Getting, plus adjective, interesting. It is not interesting yet, but it is becoming interesting. So now I am using get plus adjective to express something that is not yet what the adjective states, but it is becoming. It is a process. It is 2 p.m. and I haven't had lunch. I'm getting hungry. Look outside. Winter is coming. It is only 6 p.m. and it is getting dark. So I'm not in that state, or the subject is not that thing yet, but it is becoming. It is a process. I'm getting very tired. Let's go home, please. Okay, so remember that as all adjectives, sometimes the adjective is in a past participle form. For example, I'm at a party and I've had too much wine, and I say to my husband, I need to stop drinking. I'm getting drunk. And drunk in this case is a past participle. Now I'm going to tell you when we don't use it in this case. There are some concepts that we express differently, and this get plus adjective doesn't work for them. I will tell you which they are. To fall in love, which is a process. We don't use get, we say to fall in love, a bit like in French. To fall asleep. To go crazy, we go crazy. To go deaf, it's when you can't hear, to go, or to go blind, to lose your eyesight. Can you think of any others? Now let's get to point 4, the fourth scenario. Get plus preposition. And lots of you don't like this. These are the famous phrasal verbs, and I love them. But lots of students don't like them because they are so varied. They transform verbs so much that it is really, really important to understand the context, to be able to abstract the meaning a little bit, because lots of them are so metaphorical, and mostly lots of times you just need to know them. So let's look at the phrasal verbs with get. Listen to this one. What are you getting up to this weekend? What are you getting up to? What does that mean? It really means, what are you doing? Getting up to means, what are you doing? In a bit of a fun way. What about an easy one? Tomorrow I need to get up early. I've got a doctor's appointment. Get up. So get plus up means get up. Get up from sleep or get up from the chair. What about get on? We all know what on means. On, opposite off. Get on the bus. You get on the bus. But then you reach your stop and you have to get off the bus. And perhaps your child is naughty and he's jumping all over the place in your house. And at one point your child is on the table and you say to your boy or girl, get down. Get down immediately. That means to get down from the table. So we looked at get up, get on, get off, get down. There's another one too, which is across. So do you know what across means? The preposition to cross. So to get from here to here, perhaps you go across something. To get across an obstacle. But you can also use this more metaphorically to say, I want to get my message across to you. So to communicate, to get across. I hope this lesson is getting across to you. And then there is the last use which can be a bit confusing, but follow me, please. Get something done. So I'm actually receiving an action here. Tomorrow I am getting my hair cut. I am not cutting my own hair. I am getting my hair cut. I am receiving a haircut. I am getting my house painted this weekend. Do you see where I'm going with this? I got these documents translated. So please notice that I got something and then past participle. Okay? I got my jacket tailored. Somebody, not me, somebody tailored my jacket. So, to recap this lesson today about the uses of get, we saw there were 5 different cases in which we can use get. I've written them down here for you. So we've got. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.